As today we got the Puffy tried to do something to Terrence Howard. He spoke out about Diddy during the interview. So all my YouTube people like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, man, hit the follow button. Let's get it. Let's get into the content.
I wasted thousands on expensive car insurance until I found this hack. Listen to this, guys. I have a 2018 Tesla Model 3, and I love my.
With life, you are literally, it's an unhealthy space. There's a short life in
Why do you
acting
think that
world.
is? What the creative side is?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far. Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head. But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it. A man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the Puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot.
That man speaking facts. He's speaking facts. It's no greater thing in this world than being a man. Like you can't put none above that. Like that's what's fucked up now. Like everybody so want to be successful and got so much greed for success. It's like they'll compromise their manhood, bro. They'll compromise their own manhood just to be successful, which is crazy.
Of the actors out there because they get fluid, and next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process, I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Hey, this nigga taking all ass to school. Hey man, this nigga Terrence Howard is taking us to school, y'all. He said, "Hey, listen, y'all, hold on, I gotta run that back. Listen to this man. He's preaching.
Yes, but in the process, I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place. What benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary.
For sure.
You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Hey, did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking.
Yo, he about to get this nigga,
I'm
bro.
like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you.
Oh Lord.
That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers coming to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back.
Yo, that's
It's a
crazy.
difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Denzel Washington is probably the best male actor that ever lived. But him kissing that man during that new movie is crazy. Listen, I don't give a fuck how much money you give me, bro. I'm not kissing no man. I don't care, bro. I'm not. No, bro. Integrity, like you said, bro. Just some morals and principles. Some people morals and principles goes over money, bro. They don't give a fuck about money. They got like goals and morals and principles, bro. That shit don't outweigh the money. It's a lot of people who won't bend, break, or fold for money, bro. We need more people like that in the world, though.
I had no idea we're going to go this direction with the podcast. This is absolute. But listen, we've talked about it. We've had a lot of the guys on to talk about this stuff. Are you done with Hollywood because of this specific reason?
I'm still working. I still, I haven't made the money necessary to do all of the other stuff. So I still have to go and do the Chitlin circuit. I still have to do the job that I need to. But eventually, I've done what I set out to do, which was to redefine the universe. I've proven what I've set out to do, and that's why I have all the patents. Whether they evaluate it or not, that's up to them. But I've done the work and finished it. Now I can go on and do whatever else we need to do. Hi, everyone. My name is Terrence Howard. I'm an actor, but in the field of science also. So if you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on Minect.
All right, we ain't watching your ass, nigga. We is not watching your ass. You say you want to be right under that bracket? Yeah, nah, for real. But at the end of the day, y'all listen. People like this speak out about Diddy all the time. And I honestly don't think Diddy is getting out of jail no time soon. A lot of people been knew that this man has been like this, bro, and they never said anything. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it. A black billionaire, bro, in rap hip hop, like that's a powerful person. You know what I'm saying? But now you got people like Terrence Howard. You got other people, Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Different people speaking out about this shit and really telling what it is and what it was. You feel me? So I'm gonna pray for Terrence Howard, man. I hate that Diddy tried to do that man like that, cause like, why the fuck you want to hang out with me again? Like, nigga, you don't want to learn how to act for real, nigga. Like, man, don't make me do something to you in here, like for real. Like, nigga be having niggas fucked up. They got me fucked. I'm not going. I don't give a damn. Hey, tomorrow I can have 1,000 fucking Twitch followers, 300K followers, man, 10,000 subs, bro. I'm not doing no gay shit, bro. Sorry, sorry. Hey, no, not none of that. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Like I said, my YouTube, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this video in the comments below. Yeah, that's crazy, man.